Yo, I did a songs on the other channel on M.L.M.'s Scamway, Amway, right, and all these other places. I mean, listen to MLM women on here that talk about MLMs. It amazes me. I've thought about that with Hey Your Aunt's on here, right? Brainwashing dumbass white folk. This is done on the 5th day of January, 2025. We'll be out later on, probably in January. I went every other day in my videos to leave open on video, but it's pretty interesting to listen to these brainwashing idiots that will sit there and have someone. I was talking to somebody in my truck today, and he was in a grocery store, and he's wearing these old shoes, and the guy goes, "Hey, those are pretty nice shoes." He goes, "That was kind of an odd thing to say." Well, that's the first thing they do, is they compliment you on something. And then, if you're dumb enough to realize that Scamway Amway is, you don't understand, it's a pyramid scheme, okay? I had a friend of mine in that a long time ago, and he called me up, and first thing he said, "Hey man, cowboy, I've got this great thing, man." And I go, let me guess, the Scamway, because they don't want you to, they never say, you know, what it is. I got two friends of mine. One is going to be getting out pretty soon because he's going to be retired and move to New Zealand. They sell it online. They're wholesalers, so they mainly say, "Hey, come buy my product," and they make some money. They've been doing it for a while. He goes, "If anybody wants to know about it, I'll tell them." But he doesn't ask people to work for him. "Hey, here's a product. I buy toilet paper from the guy. I buy things from the guy, and whatever." He understands. He goes, "I'm not going to be out talking to complete strangers." I bought a water purifier from him for my mom, and another one I bought for my sister. I bought one through him too as well. But I've told him before, you concentrate on the stuff that makes you money, which is the top 20 things, which he does. But these MLMs, it's pretty funny. You listen here on YouTube, they're absolutely epic. There's one lady who and I would tell a lot of these people, if you're going to have these talking about this stuff, behavior, you got to have a closed mic, something that is connected to the computer, because I hear too much echo in there. There's a couple ladies on here who do really good work, and they do a lot of research. And MLM stands for multi-level marketing. I think someone else said most lose money. The MLMs. It's just, you're that dumb to realize that selling. It's great to sell something. I'd rather get a towing service, and then I'd rather fix cars and sell cars to people that I'd want to buy something substantial. I get computers sometimes 50 at a time from somebody when I'm out working, and I sell them on the internet, you know, whatever, on eBay, and I'm empowering somebody. Something I fixed, and I guarantee it. It's been swiped clean. There's nothing wrong with it, and it gets a job done. It's like getting cell phones. I've been doing some of those lately, and I got them from a guy who gets a whole bunch of them. I swipe the thing, the chip clean. You know, I've been doing some of that of some old iPhone. They're perfectly fine. But you're selling these MLMs, some of these vitamins you get anywhere. I don't get people can. What they do is, let's say you go to a meeting, they get you all fired up, and then you go talk to. Okay, I've got friends, but I have real close friends. But I could not imagine pissing off my family. "Hey, I got a great deal for you," and alienate. They also throw religion into it, and they also say how much money you're going to make, and I get all that behavior. You'd be a millionaire, and it's like 1% make money. That one, I heard that one with 13 years. They were for 13 years, and they lost a lot of money because you got to keep buying to keep your level, right? It's just they don't realize till it's too late. But as soon as I'm an eye contact kind of person. You'll be in like a coffee shop, or you'll be in a bookshop looking at magazines. I was looking at the magazine Opportunity Knocks. I don't know if it's still out there one day. I'm looking at it, reading about other things you could do, and some guy walks over right away. I go, no. And it only right away. And I had another guy I lived in St. Louis Park. He walks up to me. I worked with his wife. "Hey," and he kept hanging up the phone. I go, "What do you want?" And then he gave a spiel. I said, "No, I don't want Scamway." "Oh, come on." It's like, why can't you just tell me, "Hey, my name is Jeff. I'm with blah blah blah, and I represent Amway." It's like a dating profile, right? And you claim you look whatever you are, and you're not. It's like, this is who I am. This is what I'm selling. I'm selling used cars. Hey, this car has been gone through. I guarantee it. If I'm selling, there's a guy at 169 that sells RVs and guarantees them. He buys them and he finishes them up and he makes sure it's done. We've done some work for him before. I went up there and fixed a few frames for the guy, welded them to make sure they were correct. He guarantees them for, like, I think a year, because he makes sure they don't leak. I'd rather do that. I'd rather buy old RVs, the ones that have been junked out. And guess what? We're going to make it good. We're going to make it great again, right? But these MLMs, if you're that stupid to especially the women, because what they prey on are women, and I get a lot of them are like military wives, and they want to contribute. So, and they use religion. But if I was a woman at home and I'm going to stay at home, there are jobs where you can work for Burger King or McDonald's. You're the drive-through person, but you're in your house, and you could be living in. I could be in Colorado going through a Burger King, and a lady in Memphis could take my order because they give you a computer. Uncle Rugburn, he's looking for a second person. The other one I had was going to be Savage on here, but she's too busy trolling. She's making six-figure because she's helped people with the computer systems that he sells. She does dog and pony shows. There are jobs you can do from your house that are legitimate. You're selling something people want. Not what they think they need. You can buy anywhere else. There are things you can sell, but it's a shame that these people fall for these MLM scamming. I don't get it. But people are weak-minded, and I get you want to make money. You'd be better off to go out to Mystic Lake and try to turn $200 into $500. Okay, I don't get it, man. Amway, Scamway, there's a whole bunch of them MLMs. They're just a pyramid scheme. It's nice to get in the bottom, but then you got to go get 5 people. They get more 5 more people, then blah blah blah, and all the money. They don't, they claim to make this money, and they'll talk real fast. They'll brainwash. They get together. My buddy would go down there every quarter. They'd have a big rah get together, and he'd go down a bus with a bunch of people and stay in a room with 4 guys. And it's all they do. And if you, let's say, I'm married, and my upline, me and the wife, you can't buy a house or a dog. You have to ask your upline. So I want to buy a dog, right? Let's say I want to buy a Bernese Mountain Dog. Those are expensive. They don't want you to buy anything because they don't want you to put any more money into the anything else besides the business, because they make money on tapes. My buddy would bring in tapes and listen. I had such a great life. I can go shopping now. I can do whatever I want because this has made me into a person, So they do speed. They get paid for that behavior. So then you buy tapes, and then you buy videos. Now they have on apps. So I guess you listen every morning. You listen. Brainwash. Like I said, hey, your aunt's on here. The Hey family, bunch of dumbass white guys that just loved him, and they would do whatever he said. He wanted to be the Howard Stern, of YouTube, but. It's pretty funny. You want to do some good listening? Listen to the MLMs. I love to have them on a couple of ladies on my show. It'd be great to have them on and talk about it because they're absolutely epic as hell. Come through my mixer and you can listen, and it'd be fun. There's one blonde. She does a couple 30-minute ones, and she's real good. She read her hate comments because people get all pissed off. They don't like it. I don't know. They get mad. They're selling. I had a guy I worked with at Perkins one time. He was so hopped up on the energy pills. The guy literally jumped the window on me with a knife. So I was telling somebody about it, that it was a scam, and he jumped the window with a steak knife. I grabbed the steak knife out of his hand. I pulled my butcher knife out, and I said, "You ever come with a steak knife again, I'll gut you." Because he was so mad at me because I called it Scamway, which was an A-B conversation, and he saw his way in with the steak knife. He soon apologized 2 years later when I saw him later on at another restaurant. He walked over and he goes, "Remember this interview?" He goes, "Yeah, I apologize for that behavior." I said, "Well, it's 2 years too late," but I said, "I appreciate it." He came with a steak knife, but he was just so into it that he was just taking the drugs. You got to buy, and they'll send a box to you, right? And it'll be, let's say I'm doing it, I'll hide it from my wife. "Oh, this is free," but you got to buy. And usually you buy stuff you don't need, and you have a whole garage worth of crap you can't get rid of. Especially the women, they have a clothing lines they sell, everything else. You're just a 1099 employee. I ref hockey at District 6. Yeah, I was a hired contractor to ref hockey. It's just, I mean, like, you recruit people for a job. Hey, come work. Maybe you'll get a $200 bonus to recruit people. There's a guy out in Woodbury. I recruited for a while, and I would get a $1,000 bonus if the guy lasted 90 days. That was an actual job. Say, hey, listen, real good job here for you. Once he passed the drug test, I got 100, but it was 1,000. But you're recruiting for a good job to work for a person. Yeah, we all have the levels on a company, but that was something I still can do it for the guy. He's always looking for people to make good money, starting at 50 grand a year, running a machine, and it's clean. Everything's free in the break room. It's hard to find people that can pass the piss test. But MLMs, you guys, they are scams, man. But people are just so brainwashed and so weak. As soon as somebody walks up to you and says, hey, you have a nice jacket or something, run. Don't get roped into it, man. Just go get a part-time gig. If you're at home, you're a woman, there are companies you can work from home, and they give you a computer, and you can take orders for Burger King, McDonald's right from your home. There's jobs all like that. But anyways, guys, the 5th day of January 2025, the holiday season is 10 months away. The begging season on here is close at hand, but I appreciate the view. I've been listening to them. It's great. The MLM people. I did a AI song on it. It's on their channel. So anyways, guys, all right, man. Go Minnesota Vikings tonight, week 18, Yahoo, to the penalty city. Victims out there, New Orleans, out there, you guys out there, not good. But anyways, guys, peace in the Middle East sooner than later, all right? Christmas is 10 months away, well, 12, all right, 2025. Hope it's prosperous. We're on the GoPro 10. Peace. Later.